Hey there and welcome to the weeblounge. I am Nick, and in this character spotlight we are looking at the ritual costume version of Kokkoro. If you're like me, you saw a new version of Kokkoro, you rolled and you got her, and then you still didn't have any idea what she did. Well, I'm here to help. Costume Kokkoro. This is the first time Kokkoro is actually like a pure DPS character, and considering it's Kokkoro, I was hoping it was going to be a really high damage character, and potential's there. Let's go ahead and get into the skills. Skill number 1, Spring Gale. It is a single target damage attack, but if the skill is a critical strike, the damage is to be multiplied by 5. So right off the bat, you kind of get a little bit of RNG on this character. If it doesn't crit, it's really low damage. If it does crit, it's really significant damage. So you got to build that crit, right? Well, skill number 2 is going to help with that. That is the Flying Kaoru. I'm not sure what it is. I try. Increases physical attack power, physical critical chance, and a small technique point recovery. Okay, all that combined is actually a pretty good buff. It's all self buff, but you know, you do that, you get some speed up, maybe stack it a little bit. That can certainly be really good skill. EX skill, of course, is physical attack power increase. If you happen to have her at 5 stars, it will greatly increase her physical attack power. She's physical DPS all day. Okay, now the Union Burst I took some liberties with. I really did. It's like green bond or something, some weird translation. So I decided to kind of take a liberty and name it myself. I'm calling it the Emerald Water Bond Union Burst. It is a single target damage attack, and if you get a critical strike, once again, just like the other skill, it will deal 5 times the damage. And there are multiple hits, so it's not like you have a chance of just one and done. There's multiple hits involved. It also increases all critical strike damage you do, think of this as a buff, by 30%. Okay, so apparently this character has some RNG base to it. The RNG can hit hard and has a little bit of a ramp up to it. Okay, well, in terms of boss fights and everything, maybe that can work out. Not too sure. Let's go ahead and have her farm a spear. She used to use spears, not in this one though. All right, I actually have to use some jewels here because I've been doing a lot of work on this game. An awful lot of work. All right. Now, I really actually like the aesthetics of this character. It's Kokkoro. Everybody likes Kokkoro, right? And you can see, like, a lot of her hits are all multi-hit. And when they crit, my God, they hit hard. They hit really hard. So here's the thing. Why is this character rated so low? She's considered average to below average DPS. I mean, look at this. That's just, you know, as the first time through, kind of, whatever. Now she's got all her buffs on it. That's a normal hit. My God. It seems like she is just destroying stuff. Let's see the Union Burst again. And right there's the problem with her. Not a single one of those crit. So the Union Burst did really crap damage. If you can get them all to crit, there you go. You're going to have some really high DPS. See, look at that. Crit. These all crit 251,000 from 20,000. The amount of damage that she does is ridiculously different if she crits or not. Which basically means this character, there's some RNG involved. You can't really rely on her to be really static DPS, right? And also, if you want to make sure you get those crits, well, you have to bring like Labby or some other characters along that'll help buff up her crits so that she gets everything. And that can kind of sort of be detrimental if you're trying to build a group focusing around giving buffs to one character, because while that one character does good, the other one's not so much. You see what I'm getting at? So even though you buff her DPS to just potentially ridiculous levels, nobody else is doing any DPS to help. So it ends up being an overall bleh. That kind of sucks. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. I'm actually hoping that this character gets a unique equipment, special weapon at some point. She doesn't have any kind of, you know, she just came out, no 6-star, no special equipment, anything like that. But if she gets one, I can see this character going from like her current rank of A, mediocre damage, to like a double S tier, depending what they do. If they give her a special equipment that really buffs up her crit chance, or maybe even throws in some guaranteed crits or some kind of buff with that skill 1 to really help out, this character can be ridiculous. But as of right now, sadly, we kind of have to put Kokkoro on the shelf. And it's much better than Alpha on a shelf. It'd be a lot better. I'm going to get a Kokkoro, put it on a shelf for next Christmas. That's a really good idea. I like it. We'll see you in the next video.